Two nations, separated by an ocean. On one side, the South American giant, Brazil, with Latin America's largest army, a force of 360,000 active soldiers, advanced Embraer aircraft, and a military doctrine focused on defending its vast territory. On the other, a global superpower, the United States, with a defense budget 20 times larger, a fleet of 11 aircraft carriers, and a technological arsenal that defines modern warfare. A direct confrontation between them seems inconceivable. But what if the inconceivable became reality? This is not a story about if it could happen, but how it would unfold. Brazil's only chance lies not in firepower, but in logistics and deception. The plan is simple: a lightning invasion to establish a beachhead before the US can fully respond. The target: Miami and southern Florida. Just 7 hours by air, and a critically short naval journey for Brazilian forces. The tactic: Operation Smokescreen. Civilian-appearing cargo ships would transport elite troops and light equipment. Commercial flights in Embraer C-390 Millennium cargo planes would take anomalous routes, packed with paratroopers, all under the guise of joint exercises or humanitarian missions. But this window of opportunity slams shut in a matter of hours. American intelligence, the NSA and CIA, wouldn't be completely blindsided. Satellites detect unusual ship concentrations. Intercepted communications confirm the worst. The response is swift, lethal, and asymmetric. While global media breaks the invasion news, the US Southern Command is already at maximum alert. Here comes the masterstroke. The US wouldn't initially target Brazilian soldiers. They'd target Brazil's ability to wage war. Cyber attacks paralyze command and control systems. Cruise missiles, launched from invisible submarines, destroy fuel refineries and logistical hubs in northern Brazil. The US Air Force establishes a total air exclusion zone over the Atlantic, hunting any Brazilian aircraft daring to cross. The slow, vulnerable Brazilian invasion fleet is detected, surrounded, and annihilated at sea by F-35 fighters from Florida bases, long before reaching the coast. The consequences spread faster than missiles. Global markets instantly collapse. Oil prices skyrocket. The South Atlantic becomes a war zone, paralyzing world trade. Alliances are tested to the breaking point. NATO enters an emergency session, likely providing full logistical and intelligence support to the US. China faces a strategic dilemma: publicly condemn the action, but secretly support Brazil to drain American resources. The BRICS countries would split apart. South America panics. Mercosur collapses. Neighbors like Argentina go on high alert, terrified of being dragged into the conflict. In less than a week, the Brazilian operation collapses. Isolated, out of supplies, without fuel, and with command lines severed, the invasion forces are captured or destroyed. But there are no winners. The US suffers a historic economic and geopolitical blow. Its image of invincibility is tarnished. Brazil, however, pays the ultimate price: international isolation, economic collapse, and a lost generation. This simulation reveals a hard truth. In a war between a regional power and a global superpower, victory isn't determined by courage on the battlefield alone, but by logistics, technology, and the alliances shattered in the chaos. But this was just the first domino to fall. What if this localized conflict escalated into something much larger? What if NATO waged the ultimate war against BRICS? A global-scale simulation with millions of soldiers, weapons beyond imagination, and the planet's future at stake. Subscribe now. The world you know is about to change forever.